your tennis ball. That's good. Half tennis ball will travel.
Thank God for being flexible when you have these balls.
Yes, it's true. So if you have blocks today, we will be using them. You might want to bring them nearby. Rose, if you want to grab something, you're welcome. If you want to get something from the closet, I'll clean them up after class. Let's see.
Morning.
Good morning, good morning.
Hi, hi. Alright, so. Jennifer, are you muting us or should we mute ourselves?
Whoever goes first wins. Go right ahead if you want to do it. I just haven't gotten to that part of the computer yet. I'm trying to get everybody checked in. We're waiting on one person here. I don't know if that's a new person or not. I don't think so. Hi, kitty kitty. Ready for yoga? Snuggler. All right. So. All right. Well, I think everyone who is ready to go is here. So let me get a little bit of sound for myself. Put it back here so hopefully the really strong microphone won't find it. All right. So any requests for today, my friends? Core.
Neck and shoulders.
Neck and shoulders. Yeah, the neck and shoulders. Oh, they're such a perennial favorite, aren't they? They're just pesky. All right. Let's begin seated today. All right, everyone is muted, so we're all set. Anybody want a little more warmth in here? Are we good?
For once it's not freezing.
Keep it?
Keep it good.
Change it?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. All right. So good morning, everyone. Happy to see all your smiles in your eyes. We're in that in-between place, aren't we, that seems to go on for weeks and weeks. And false spring, I think is the one they're calling this week. False spring. So we try to press forward, but nature keeps pulling us back every few days. And we remind ourselves to step fully in, but be aware that we might need to remove our foot, right? So we have to keep both feet strong. No matter where we are, no matter what position we're in, whether it's on our mats or otherwise, we can be tentative, but once you step, you have to step with purpose and mean it, mean to be there. But it's okay to step back. It's okay, going back is not failure, it's not disappointment, it's awareness and well-being. I was talking yesterday with my sister-in-law and she was saying, I think I have hit a wall with caregiving. And her friend had recently said to her, sometimes the walls are there for us to lean on and take a break. And that was really helpful to her, to not be despairing and not be disappointed in what she was able to give and offer to those she's caring for. That it's okay when you hit the wall to take a moment and use that wall for the support that you need it. Yeah. So as we work work through our bodies today, let's encourage ourselves to be kind to the inside as well as the outside. Find a comfortable seat. Lift your spine, broaden your shoulders. Add a gentle smile to your lips. Bring your awareness to your breath. Notice as the breath fills your lungs and your belly. Notice as you exhale how your hips relax, your knees fall. Expand the breath. Begin to breathe in a little bit longer and exhale a little deeper. Remind yourself you are here, you made it to this safe space. And together we're going to spread vitamins all over the soul and the body. Pull in a full and long breath and treat yourself to a big exhalation. Drop your chin at the end. Even as you keep your spine lengthened and pull your shoulders backward. Feel the opening across the heart. Inhaling, roll your left ear toward your left shoulder. Drop your opposite right fingertips toward the floor. Tip your head away from the fingertips you just dropped on the floor. Rose, lean your head the other way, please. There you go. Right finger's out. Head leans to the left. Yeah. Now let's turn the gaze, look down at your shoulder. Keep your spine tall. Take care your left shoulder doesn't dip down. So sit up a little taller. There you go. Return your ear toward your shoulder. Inhale, chin rolls to chest, hand returns to your lap. Other side. When you're ready, inhale, roll your right ear over toward your right shoulder. Opposite side than you did before. Extend your opposite fingertips out to the side. So whichever one you didn't already do, if you need to change sides from me, that's fine. Turn your gaze now, look down at your shoulder, but don't let your right shoulder drop. Keep your shoulders square across the top. Reaching your fingertips outward and downward. Pull your chin now a little bit closer. Then release, return ear to shoulder. As you exhale, roll your chin forward toward your chest, return your hand to your lap. We'll just take one roll to each side, inhaling to the left. Roll forward with the chin in front. Inhaling to the right. Roll forward again, chin toward chest. Release both fingertips to the floor now, and as you inhale, lift your arms out and overhead, face reaches up. Twist to your left, reach your arms open and maybe all the way down. Breathe here. Inhale again through the center, reach up. Exhale, twist the other way. Keep the body tall even as you lower your arms. Keep your head right up on top of your spine. Holding it here. Arms can be extended front to back, or they can drop down to the floor. Let's go back and forth now. Inhale, lift them up over your head. Exhale, twist left, open up and reach or lower. Inhale, center again, raise your arms high. Twist to your right, reach or lower your arms. One more time, inhale, lift. Exhale, twist. Last one, inhale, lift through the center. Exhale, twist away. Back to the middle, arms reach high, high. Lift your ribs away from your hips. Exhale, collapse your arms in front and fold forward. Walk your fingertips away. Lean out in front from your sternum. Careful not to hang your head until the end. When you can't lean any further from the hip, you could drop your head down at that time. Inhale, lift your head, lift your body, crawl yourself back in. Bring your knees up, widen your feet to the floor, wide apart. We're going to windshield wiper. So if you're on a thick blanket or block, you might want to come forward and drop your knees side to side. So you can be on your fingertips instead of your palms, or you could be on your fist, whichever works. We want to try to drop the knees all the way. It might not work for you in your hips, and that's okay, but try to release on each side. See if you can get to that place where you notice you're holding, and see if you can let it go. When you feel complete, come back to the center. Definitely move off of your blanket. We'll come into boat pose, so the toe tips are at the floor. Lean back. Lift your feet a little bit or halfway. If you're ready to extend all the way, go right ahead. Please engage through the front of your body and broaden your shoulders. And your hands can hold on if you want, or they can extend. Okay? Try to relax in the shoulders. Relax your jaw and those little baby muscles that go up around the sides of your neck. One more breath. And release. Let's cross our shins the opposite way. So if you were sitting cross-legged, put the other leg in the front, please. Good. All right. This time, arms come out beside, and we'll inhale them both overhead. Lean to your left this time, dropping your left hand or fingertips or fist. Tip over. Now extend your arm with purpose. Reach out. Bring your bicep closer to your ear if you can. Breathe big into your side ribs and waist. Turn your gaze down, looking at your lower wrist, and nod your chin just a little. Inhale up to the center, both arms reach, lengthen your spine. Other side, lower your right hand. Lean, fingertips or palm or fist. Stretch your arm over with purpose, palm facing down. Try to bring your bicep closer to your ear if you can. Stretch open the waist and the side ribs. Turn your gaze looking down now. And gently nodding the chin just a little bit. Inhale, reach up, both arms high. Let's go side to side. Exhale over. Inhale, rise. Exhale over. Inhale, rise. One more each side. Exhale over. Inhale, rise. Exhale over. Inhale, rise. Reach both hands tall. Palms touch now. Come down to your heart. Let's interlace the fingers. Notice which thumb is on the top. Open your palms, press them forward from you. And as your shoulders will allow, lift your arms up all the way or stop when you reach the curb. Go in reverse. Arms come out the front and pull back into the heart. Change the cross of your hands so your other thumb is on top now. Press your palms away. Again, raise your arms up, reach high. Reverse it out in front. Pull your arms back in. Good. This time, press your palms together. And bring your elbows as high up as you can so that you can try to get your arms straight across from elbow to elbow, pressing the heel of your hand together. Doesn't work for everyone, and that's okay. We're going to rotate the wrist now, so pull your fingertips to point at you. Reverse it, fingertips at the ceiling. Now fingertips to the front, and fingertips toward the floor. Good, reverse that. Fingertips forward, at the ceiling, toward your heart. Reverse, fingertips to the ceiling, to the front, to the floor, to the front, to the ceiling. Good. Now let's invert these palms. So curl your fingers, fold them in on themselves so the backs of your hands are touching each other. Keep your elbows lifted if you can, and flex the fingers so they point away from each other. Yeah, so you should be getting a stretch down your forearm now. And relax it, release your arms. Shake your shoulders a little bit, shake your arms out a little bit. Good. Okay, let's straighten our legs now. Reach your legs straight forward and flex your ankles. Point the toes up at the ceiling. Make a little bit of space between each foot, but make sure the heels of your feet touch the floor. Okay. So find that happy place where you can still tighten your thighs, but you're not hyperextending in the knees. Okay. We'll take the inhale and the arms will go all the way up overhead. We'll twist to the left, bend your left knee at the same time, and open your arms, one in front and one in back. Yeah, now take your right hand, holding on to your knee, plant your foot on the floor, drop your left hand down, sit tall and rotate deeper into that twist. Good. Remember your right leg. Don't relax it. Heel is pressing, toes are pointing up. Yeah, heel on the floor, good. Let's come back to the center, legs straighten, arms lift overhead. Other side, pull your right knee as you twist to the right, reach your arms front to back, or hold on to your knee and let your right hand drop. Okay. So, don't forget your left leg now. You've got a strong thigh, heel on the floor, toes in the air. Inhale back to the center, reach up. Legs straight. Let's go one breath. Twisting open to your left. Inhale to the center. Twist to the right. Inhale, center. One more time. Each side. Bend your left knee. Twist to the left. Inhale, center. Arms overhead. Last one. Twist to your right. Inhale, arms overhead. Good. Open up your arms out to the side. Now keep your shoulders relaxed and your palms straight out. Tip forward from the hip crease. Nice long flat body. Toes are pointed up. Heart is reaching forward. Arms are expanded. Drop your hands to the floor. Bring them into your back pockets. Squeeze your elbows toward each other. Good. Feel that. Open the front. Activate the back. And release. Shake your shoulders. Reverse table now. We'll bend the knees and plant the feet on the floor. You can lean back onto flat palms, pointed to the side, or pointed fingers forward, or you could come onto your wrist blocks, yeah? And from here, we'll take the feet parallel, yeah? Lift your heart as you squeeze your shoulders and lift your hips. Make yourself long and flat if you can. Knees to hips to shoulders. Yeah. Now, can you drop your head like a bowling ball so that it doesn't roll back and look behind you? Your eyes stay looking at the ceiling, but your head drops down and nestles into the pillow of your muscles in your upper back. Great job. Release that. Sit back down. Reach your legs straight out in front of you. Arms overhead again. Lean and reach forward now. Breathe. One more breath. Inhale, lift up. One more reverse table. Drop your hands behind you, bend your knees. Keep some space between your feet like you're doing bridge pose. Lift your hips up. Pull your shoulder blades toward each other. Make sure your fingertips are pointing out to the side or they're pointing at your own feet, not behind you, please. Yes, so rotate around this way or straight out. Yeah, good. Yeah, bring your knees to a little closer if you can. That's it. Knees and feet are not the same thing. Okay. Settle your head down. Make sure your nose is still pointing at the ceiling, not behind you. Release it down. Have a seat. Straight legs out in front. Arms reach overhead. Take it forward, leaning and reaching. Keep the heels pressed down, the feet flexed. Arms are bicep by the ears if you can get them up there. Otherwise, they could be a cactus. And release on the inhale, lift and relax. Shake your shoulders. Bring your feet together now for butterfly. Open your knees wide. Feel free to sit up on a blanket or a cushion or a block even. Take a moment to massage the soles of your feet and your toes. Loosen the fascial tissue there. The fascia is so important, relaying messages through the body, but also loosening our emotions in our body. Okay, now we'll place the thumbs on the inner arches and the fingertips on the outside insteps. As you inhale, squeeze your knees up and squeeze your arms together. As you exhale, press your knees down and maybe lean a little forward, but please don't pull. Inhale, squeeze your knees up again. Exhale, open your knees and lean forward. Good, let's do that again. Inhale, squeeze your knees up. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Open your knees out and lean forward. Terrific. Inhale, rise. Legs go straight. Shake it out. And we'll take tabletop next. So turn around, bring yourself onto hands and knees. Find whatever support you need for your knees or your wrists. And once you arrive in your table position, go ahead and allow yourself to move with your breath into cat and cow. Feel the spine round in each direction. And now we'll take the hips side to side. Let them shift off to each side. Stretch the outside of the hip area. And neutral spine. We'll take extension, right leg to the back, opposite fingers to the front. Reach and hold. Lift them up if that's okay. Feel free to use only one of those two pieces. Keep the front of the body pulled to the spine and keep your breath full. Release. Try the other one. Extend your opposite leg and arm. Lift and expand. Hold them here. Full breath. Reach all the way out and release down, tabletop. Change sides. Opposite arm and leg. Lift as you inhale. Exhale, round and pull together. Inhale, expand. And pull. Again, reach. And pull. Last one, straight forward and back. Pull it in as you lift your navel. Reach it out and release to the floor. Okay, this time we're going to take an optional back bend. We'll take the right leg and the opposite arm. Inhale to lift. From here, bend your knee. Flip your thumb to point at the floor. Rotate your arm around as you lift your head and chest. Maybe find the front of your foot. If you can't attach those two pieces, that's okay. Make an intention. Push your heel up, open your heart, and reach your arm back. Yeah. Release it down. We'll try the other side. Extend, extend, lift. Bend the knee. Rotate thumb down, reach around behind. Find the foot as you push your foot into your hand. Lift your head and heart. Again, if they don't attach, that's okay. Make your intention. Good intentions are always powerful. Release it. Extend. Come back down. And we'll take child's pose to release. Open your knees. Settle back. Reach your arms or let them rest beside you. Inhale, rise, tabletop. Let's go right into downward dog. Tuck your toes, lift your hips and press back into this full extension. Once you are here, find your place to relax. Let your head hang. Remember, your heels don't have to be on the floor. Your knees don't have to be straight. Feel free to bend one knee and then the other and really explore. Come to stillness. Take a full breath in and out. Inhale, lift your heels, round your back and roll your body into plank. Roll forward, find plank. Don't let your hips fall. Keep them up in line with your shoulders. Feel free to have your knees down, one or both of them. Now we'll drop the knees, everybody, and lower to the floor. All the way to your belly. Point your toes. Cobra, peel up head and shoulders. Remember, our elbows stay close to the body. The hands are under the shoulders. Excellent. Tabletop, lift your hips. Tuck your toes, down dog, pull back and up. We're going to do that 2 more times. Lift your heels, inhale, roll forward to plank. Exhale, drop your knees, lower to the floor. Point your toes, cobra, inhale. Down dog, exhale. One more time, roll into plank. Lower your knees, lower to the floor. Cobra. Down dog. Good. All right. Okay, let's take the right leg, sweep it up in the air for 3-legged dog. So you're welcome, everybody, my friends, to be on your hands and knees and take your right leg back as a single leg. Okay? If your foot is up in the air, turn your ankle around. Now bend your knee and pull it in toward your nose. Bring your body into plank. Go back into 3-legged dog. Reach your leg up to the sky. Put your foot down. Second side. Reach your other leg up into the air. Again, if you're in tabletop, it's fine. Move your left leg back. Circle your ankle Then bend your knee, pull it into your nose, bring your body into plank. Then go back into single leg downward dog, reach your leg up. Put your foot down on the ground, drop your knees, child's pose once again. Relax. All right, while you're here, please take a moment to relax your wrists. Roll them around, maybe massage them yourself. And remember, if your head doesn't make a connection to the floor naturally, put something under your head so that it connects to something. Now to come up this time, we're going to roll ourselves up. So pull your navel to your spine first. Walk your hands closer to your body and begin to stack your vertebrae one on top of the other. Coming up to seated, head lands right on the top. And come to kneeling. We'll take right leg forward, single knee lunge. If you're using your blocks, please bring them directly under your shoulders. Okay? So we'll take the right foot in front first. Yeah, and again, make sure you're on two separate tracks with your legs and that your foot is directly behind your knee. Good, you might need to widen your foot a little, okay? If you feel stable, bring your hand to your knee, your right one, and then your other hand reaches up. Yeah, breathe deep. Pull the navel to the spine, lift the rib cage away from the pelvis. Now let's try to expand this a little. Walk your foot a little bit forward and lunge deeper. Good. Feel that open, the front of the hip. Yes. Now we're at a twist. Lean forward, reach forward. Drop your hand under your shoulder to the floor or a block. Twist your shoulders to the right. Lift your right arm to the side, then straight up. Yes. Keep leaning down on that arm. Go ahead and put your fist or your fingertips or your palm to the floor. Open your ribs. Inhale, untwist. Pull your hips back as you straighten your front leg. And you might want to bring your blocks again under your shoulders. Lift your toes up if you can, and your tailbone to the back. Lean forward. Yeah. Feel free to adjust your blocks if you're using them, or where your fingers are placed on the floor. And we're reaching the sternum toward the kneecap, not the forehead or the nose toward the kneecap. Inhale, bend your knee again. Come back into that lunge. This time, the left leg will straighten. So tuck your toes and push back. Straighten up that leg. This is totally optional, my friends. Feel free to keep your knee down on the floor. Okay? If your leg is straight, can you lift your heart forward? Yeah. Taking a little twist again. Keep your left hand to your block. Right arm reaches straight out to the side. Turn your ribs to the right as your hand reaches up. One breath. Untwist, come back down. Now, we're going to put the back foot into warrior two. So pull it in closer to you and plant it on the floor. Bring your hands to your knee, lift your head, walk yourself upright. Warrior two. Turn your ribs to your left and open yourself wide. Good. Feel free to adjust your feet. Make it fit on your body. Reverse warrior. Lean to the back. Lift your right arm up. Keep that knee bent. Keep breathing. Notice both feet are firm. Warrior two again, and side angle. Reach forward with your fingers. Lower your elbow or hand to your knee. Lift your left arm either straight up or over your head. Bicep comes close to your ear. Yeah. Breathe. Warrior two again. Inhale. Straighten your leg. Let's go right into triangle now. Reach forward with the right hand. Slide down sideways. Shoulder drops. Left fingers lift straight up. Yeah. Breathe. So strong. Gazing up perhaps, or out or down. Warrior two, bend your knee. Good, now we'll come back into that lunge. So as we do this, we want to lift the heel of the back foot. I like to bring my hands to my leg to help support me. Then I'm going to reach for my blocks, which are already under my shoulders. So as you twist, lift your heel. Drop your knees. Child's pose. Have a rest. We're working a little hard this morning, my friends, so please use this rest time to pull in breath. Treat yourself to deeper inhalation and a big, yummy sigh. Remind yourself, I'm giving suggestions. What you do on your rectangle is up to you, not me. Please remember not to push yourself beyond where you know your joints will not be happy. It's okay to challenge. It's okay to push. But if you know, based on your injury or your history, that certain things don't fit right for you, please don't push through them just because I'm suggesting them. Are you ready to come on to the second side? Come on up to your knees. Bring your blocks close by. Step your opposite left foot to the front, and we'll take a lunge. So if you have blocks and you need to keep them with you, you're going to put them right under your shoulders and you're going to use them the whole time. If you're okay without them, one hand to your knee, opposite hand in the air, reach up. Yeah. Only so far as your shoulder is happy. Check out your legs are on 2 tracks and your foot is directly behind your knee. Beautiful. Okay, now let's take the foot and crawl it a little more forward and bend your knee a little deeper. Knee stays over your ankle, so take care you didn't go too far with your foot. Yeah. Okay, let's lean forward, reach out with your hand. Lower your fingertips to the floor or to a block. Turn your shoulders left. Extend your left arm to the side. Now straight up in the air as you twist left. Yeah. Good. Really nice. Untwist. Hands come to both blocks as you pull your hips back. Straighten your front leg, lift your toes if you can. Tailbone comes straight out the back as you lean your heart forward. And adjust your blocks as you need them to be supportive under your shoulders. Deep breath. Careful not to put any pressure on that knee. Yeah. All right, inhale, lift your head, bend your knee again, come back into a lunge. I'm going to start with a block under each hand to support me here. Straighten your back leg and find yourself in a really strong, deep lunge. Again, totally optional to lift your knee. Feel free to keep it down again. We're going to twist. Okay, here we go. The left arm opens straight out to the left side. Turn your ribs left as you lift your arm up. Yeah, keep your hips low. Keep your hips square. That might mean pulling back on your left hip a little more, Donna. The left one. Yes, there, that's better. All right, let's untwist. Now we're going to come into that warrior two. So use your blocks to help you if you need. Realign your back foot so that it lands flat on the floor, maybe a little closer for now. Hands come to your knee to help you crawl up if you need that for support. Turn your ribs open, readjust your feet into a lovely and strong warrior two. Gazing over those left fingers. Smooth breath. Deep breath. Reversing your warrior, lean to the back as you lift up your left arm. Smooth breath. Deep breath. Warrior two again. Side angle, reach forward with your hand, then touch your knee or slide your elbow to your knee. Other arm straight up or challenge over your head, bicep comes by your ear. Careful not to rest your weight on your elbow. Use it as a bookmark instead. Warrior two, rise again. Triangle, straighten your leg. Reach forward toward the front edge of your mat. Slide sideways, lower that front shoulder. Lift your back shoulder as you gaze up. Bend your knee, warrior two again. All right, we're gonna come back into that lunge. So lift your heel in the back as you travel. Drop your knee down and come back into child's pose. This time I recommend a different shape for child's for you. If you have your legs apart always, try knees together this time. If your hips don't go apart and you need to keep them together, fine. Perhaps your arms come beside you with palms facing up out the back. If you would like an extra underarm stretch, bring your elbows forward, your palms pointing at the prayer hands, fingertips pointing at the ceiling, elbows forward. Walk your arms forward and drop your heart down. Breathe big into your upper back, your middle back, around your shoulder blades. Release your hands now. Peel yourself up, rolling into seated. All right. Tuck your toes underneath. Press yourself into standing forward fold. Feel free to use blocks. Drop your head. Separate your feet. Bend your knees. Feel free to get comfortable here. Yeah. All right. Everybody bend your knees. Bring your big toes together. We're setting up for chair pose. Bring your knees together. Drop your hips down and lift your heart up. Arms are optional, you pick today. You can take cactus, you can take traditional, straight arms up, reaching fingertips forward, or maybe you want to keep them at your low back. If you already came into class with angry shoulders, you might want to keep going with an open heart instead. Very nice choices, my friends. All right, inhale, straighten all the way up. Everybody reach up to the sky. Open up, swan dive into a big forward fold all the way down. Halfway lifting up. Forward fold again, come down. Reverse your swan dive, lift head, heart, arms, out and overhead. Hands to heart. One more time, drop your arms, sweep all the way up. Swan dive, open your arms, drop down in. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Reverse swan dive, head, heart, arms, all the way over. Hands to heart. Separate your feet just a little bit. Drop your arms down. Squeeze your shoulder blades a little toward each other. Open your heart. Try to relax your shoulders and your face. Close your eyes, deepen your breath. One more big, deep, full breath. And relax. All right, we're gonna move into a balance pose. So take a moment for a water break. And if we're gonna do eagle pose. So if you would like a block for eagle pose, you can bring one on its lowest level onto your mat. It's okay. All right, so what we're doing first is standing on the right foot. So if you need a wall, make sure you bring that over to your right side. If you're at home and you have a movable chair or something, go ahead and get that. If you're using a block, you're gonna plant your right foot just a little off the back corner of your block, if you're using that. Okay. Let's start in chair pose again. So, bring your big toes together, your knees together if they do that. Sit back. Good. Now, you'll lift the heel of your left foot. The right leg stays where it is. When you're ready to go, pick up that leg, cross it over, landing on your block if you're using your block. Okay. Otherwise, you're squeezing your lower legs together or wrapping your lower leg. Okay. Arms cactus shape to start. Feel free to leave them here or on your waist. Otherwise, opposite arm on top. So let's take that left arm and go underneath. You can either choose hands to shoulders or pressing your arms together or wrapping them. Keep seated in your chair. Breathe and smile. All right, as we inhale, unwind into 5-pointed stars. Step out and reach. And relax. Okay? Good, let's try the second side. If you're using a block, scoot it over to the other side. If you're using a wall, turn around so it's on your opposite side. If you're using a block, you're standing just off the back corner with your left foot. Let's take chair legs again. So big toes together, little space between your heels. Drop your tail down as you bend your knees. This is lower body for eagle. We want to take a nice expanded low back here. Don't let your tail stick out. Keep it long and full. Okay, here we go. Lift your right heel. Cross your leg up and over. Maybe it lands on your block if you're using it. Otherwise, squeeze the lower legs together or wrap. Arms can be cactus or at your waist. Or you can take full eagle arms, opposite elbow on the top. So the right arm goes under this time. Smile and release your breath. Squeeze those things together. Squeeze your legs, squeeze your arms, not your face. Really nice, everyone. As you release, inhale and step wide, 5-pointed star, big breath. Exhale, let it go. All right, shake that out. If you have a block, move it off of your mat. We're going to float into willows. Let yourself gently float side to side. Careful to let the feet be loose so that your heel can lift behind you. As you float, feel the ankles and toes relax. The knees and hips soften. The ribs are loose. The shoulders, elbows, wrists, fingers. And let your neck just bob your head around to follow. All right. Let's come back into mountain pose. Feet are just a little bit apart. Drop your tail, press it forward. Open your heart. Palms can face forward or toward your body. Close your eyes. Deep, long breath in. Big sigh out. Relax across your scalp. Release your forehead. Let go between your eyebrows, at the corners of your eyes, at the hinges of your jaw. Relax the tongue, unclench the teeth. Soften your shoulders. Soften your tailbone drop. Soften your knees. Feel the soles of your feet connecting with the earth beneath you. Notice the palms and the tingling of your body's energy. On your next inhalation, lift your arms out and over your head, gazing upward. Palms touch and slide down to your heart. Reverse that, arms go straight up, gaze up. Open up and swan dive, forward fold all the way down. Hold here just 2 breaths. Bend your knees as your tailbone drops. Walk your hands forward. Find yourself in tabletop. Then shift onto your bum and roll down onto your back. Once you arrive on your back, take a moment with wider feet to windshield wiper your knees from side to side. When you feel even, plant your feet for bridge pose. Plant your arms next to the body, palms facing down. A little space between your feet, but equal space between your knees. Breath in. Breathing out, press your arms and feet, lift your hips. Breathe in and out here. Breathe in again. Lower as you breathe out. Breathe in here. Lift again as you breathe out. Hold, breathe in. Hold, breathe out. Hold, breathe in. Lower as you breathe out. One more time, breathe in. Lift as you breathe out. Hold, breathe in. Hold, breathe out. Hold, breathe in. Lower as you breathe out. Kick your right foot up to the ceiling, flex your ankle. Cross your ankle over your other knee, figure 4. Pull your legs toward your body. You can hold on behind your left knee. Keep your ankles neutral. Your breath relaxed. Face, shoulders, arms, upper body relaxed. On your exhale, release, feet land at the floor. Coming into a twist, first open your arms wide. Move your hips to the right side of your mat. Pick your knees and feet up off the ground, drop them to the opposite left side, roll into a twist. Let your feet land all the way down on the floor. Find a softer place for you. If this is too intense, feel free to let your top leg come back in a little bit. And maybe turn your gaze away from your knees. Gently begin to return to the center. Use your feet to lift your hips up and over to the opposite side of your mat. Lift up your knees and feet and drop them over and down, away from your hips. Realign your shoulders as needed. Turn your gaze away. Let go. Gently release back to the center. Move your hips again to the middle of your mat and carefully bring your knees in closer to your heart. Give yourself a squeeze. Perhaps rocking a little or circling your knees around. As we come to the end of our practice today, find any final stretches or movements that feel necessary to your body before you add on an extra layer and get your blanket and snuggle down for Shavasana. And begin to deepen your breath. Invite small movements into your fingers and your toes, wrists and ankles. Extend your arms over your head. Take a full length body stretch. Exhale as you release. Soften your knees. Pull them in close to your heart once again and give yourself a squeeze. Roll onto your side. Press yourself gently sideways and up. Return to a comfortable seat. As you're ready, bring your palms together in front of your heart. As we begin to blossom into spring, remind yourself how important your root system is. Reach out to those who are important to you and hold on tight. Settle your roots down even as you continue to branch out and find expansion of your heart and your mind and your spirit. Together, breathing in, take your arms up overhead. Exhale, open your arms wide, hands return to your heart. Wishing you all a beautiful day ahead. Namaste.
Namaste.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
Great to see you all again. Stay well.
Thank you, Jennifer.
Yes.
Thank you, Jennifer, that was wonderful.
Good to see you all at home as well.
Thank you,
Continue
Jennifer.
to be happy and healthy. We'll see you again soon.
You got it.